Aha. Sweet. Figured out how to make it work. All right, so problem here, potentially. I don't know if my fancy new overlay is blocking stuff. Oh, my health isn't blocked. That's a good start. Right, we need to also change our game on Twitch. Did that work? Has the game updated? Has. Okay. Grab the controller. So remember, on Wednesday, we started this game. And we got through the tutorial, basically. And this is the cave right before you meet... excuse me. Right before you meet one of the more important main characters. And we decided last stream that we were going to play a strength crazy buff dude, potentially with magic later. There's a trap right there. So see right there, the bear trap in the grass, like right next to my picture. So the game has lots of traps like this scattered throughout it, and you want to try to catch them quick and early. If you don't, the game's gonna, you know, teach you a hard lesson. We're gonna get ambushed by kobolds. Yeah. Oh, and we are playing on hard, which I forgot about. So stuff has a ton of health. Almost wish we were playing a mage, because the fact that everything has so much health, playing as a mage would make this so much better. Well, so much easier. I'm not sure if better is the correct word. Regardless of what we end up at the end of the game, because this game does allow you to respec pretty much unlimitedly. So regardless of what we end up being at the end, we are leveling up our blacksmithing, so we will have pretty sweet equipment when it comes down to what we're doing. Boop. Take all. All right. Onward then. Yo. Didn't I? Yeah, I put in the points for the... Forgot about that. I put in the points for the charge attack. Pokey in the eye. Right in the eye! Keep trying to open the map and I keep pressing the wrong button. There's a chest back here and nothing else. Want to make an omelet? Sometimes you gotta break some eggs. In this case, the eggs are the lockpicks. Of course, we get daggers and a magic weapon when we commit to the heavy beefy boy. But I will equip the daggers for oh, we've already got good daggers. So to say we would equip the daggers for the sneak attacks. For the sneak ups, because we will be doing a little bit of sneaking since we're going to be, you know, relying on physical damage for the most part. We do have a spell, but dang. Unfortunately, it doesn't just let you charge up the melee attack like by just holding down the button. When you press the button to hold it down to charge the melee, it always does a melee first. Oh. Tried to roll at the last second on that one, but it didn't quite work out. I'm gonna have to get in the habit of using the grappling hook more often to grapple things back to me, so I'm not constantly chasing, because the constant chasing is what's gonna end up getting me to take a lot of extra damage that I don't need to take. Another thing too, we'll be revisiting a lot of these areas after I get a couple more points into stuff, because I want to put like points into like detect hidden so that we can find like all of the secret storage. There's like secret caches and stuff in the ground, and they'll only reveal to you if you have points in detect hidden. Oh. Whoa, he's still alive. He didn't even have a health bar. Not okay. Ooh, let's go. Yeah, that's happening. Like I said, beefy boy. Once you've played this game for a little bit, you tend to be able to like recognize when like the lock picking thing is gonna start like jittering a little bit. So more often than not, I can at least have a little bit of an inclination when to stop pushing the lockpick. Ow. Stepped in a trap. Ooh. I feel like I knew that was there. We've got this, which is 6% experience bonus, and we've got this, which has lockpicking and stealth on it, plus a little bit of health. So you find some good gear when you're, you know, working through this game. You can find rings that have like plus to your skills, like plus to all might skills, plus to all finesse, so on and so forth. All right. So today I'm not blocking my mini map, right? Because I was on Wednesday. So you can see in the top right there, I have a glowy circle that I'm walking towards. That would be this man's right here. He's like my twin.
From the tower, haven't you? Name's Agar. Maybe you can help an old fate weaver, eh?
Maybe. For the sake of the stream, let's ask.
Weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things.
Looks like I need to move myself up, but unfortunately I can't do that right now. Not in a feasible way.
Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. When he started his experiments here, he asked me if they'd ever be successful. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but its success would come on the day that Hughes was to die. The old man took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that. I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever.
Having that 1 point into persuasion is pretty good for us.
Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Womp. We can hold the hammer for an attack too. For a little tackling action. Big chunky hits. So, like I said, we're gonna get a lot of these now, so we can enter the whole reckoning meter thing. And then we hit this one, and now we do this.
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
I don't know. I just did it.
Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
Do you always see death?
Some people paint landscapes, other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths. That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes. Your nerves.
Show me my fate.
Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much. Fate
Can't see it.
is hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just missing.
Dun dun dun.
All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not.
Good.
It's true, and I'm not saying I believe it. Then your path is yours to determine.
Actually, I'm more curious about like down here. I wonder if you get more later on. So these are your destinies. Right now, I could be the Fateless one. I could go for the Rogue because I have 1 point in a Finesse skill. I can go for the Brawler with 1 point in Might skill. I can go for Acolyte with 1 point in Sorcery. And then these are all the Might skills. So since we're going to be putting all of our points into Might, this is where I'll be upgrading basically. So like this is where all of my points are going to end up at. So once I've got 5 points in, I get a little bit more melee attack damage, or 11 points melee attack damage and block of efficacy, right? Because this is going to be 15-20, it'll be 17-22. Then I get some more plus stun duration. Okay, then I get some more plus chance to stun. And then finally I get last stand, automatically resurrect with 20% health, health drains until an enemy is killed. So like those are the Might ones, right? They're kind of boring. The Finesse ones, range attack damage, piercing damage, damage resistance while dodging, chance to crit, and then assassination, guaranteed 300% critical hit after triggering evasion, 11% chance to avoid a hit. Okay. Then there's sorceries, same thing, but for magic, right? Like you get elemental damage, and mana cost, and your dodge turns into a blink. Elemental damage, your dodge turns into ice blink. Ice blink 2, so it's a little more effective. Ice blink 3, a little more effective. Great. Chance to spawn a Fate Echo ally per kill is the last thing. So that's the pure classes. Your Might, your Finesse, your Sorcery. Then you've got like here, Finesse and Sorcery. So these are your hybrids. You get cool like hybrid abilities like here, Dread, guaranteed to critical hit versus enemies in panic, and you get Poison Blink. Okay. For Might Sorcery, which is what we may end up doing, 25% of damage received as mana, and we get Blink. Get melee attack damage, total armor, and chance to produce elemental projectiles per kill. Okay. And then we've also got this, which is a different option for us, Might and Finesse, where we use the Finesse skills so that we get more sneak attack damage. And then that would give us chance to crit, damage while in stealth. And then Cutthroat, 15% physical damage, 1% chance to steal health. Gold drops as 20% of damage for 5 seconds when striking fallen enemy. So just, they're all different. And then finally, this last tree is your Jack of all trades. So this is if you put points into everything, Might, Finesse, and Sorcery. It makes equipment requirements reduced. You get bonuses to all skills. Okay. Like you get bonuses to everything basically. And then the final one here, you unlock all weapon mastery abilities by getting this one. So what that means is when we level up, we don't have to put points into weapon masteries at all.
It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything.
I feel like there's new cards though, but we have to get to the DLC to get them.
I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower. What could this all mean?
So, as I said on Wednesday, this is one of those games where you want to do every side quest as they become available. Okay? Because we want to be entering new areas as high of a level as possible. These are lore stones. So finding them gives you a bit of experience and they tell you a story.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, their
is a knight of golden nut. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Another one of those. Am I supposed to like break them? No. Weird. Weird little thing. Oh yeah. Excuse me.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business.
I didn't know this chest was back here. Easy. Already had an iron longsword, right? Yeah. In better condition than ours is, but we had one. We found fine iron gauntlets, so we'll throw those on. Everything else that we have here is gonna get we're gonna break it down at the blacksmith. I would sell it for money because money is super important in this game.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
What happened here?
Some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
I'd like to help.
Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started. Hope you stay in town.
She having a good time. What the heck? Hold on. I've got to make a clip of that one. I don't know if you just saw that, but that was something. Hold on. I'll pull it up later. His head inverted into his body. That 100% just happened. Unfortunately, we don't have detect hidden because like almost all of these wells are a detect hidden chest. But without detect hidden, you can't like open them at all.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere. No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done?
What have you done?
Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon. If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well. I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Oderath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, He found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnur Far Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe. Goodbye.
So that's unfortunately the way that a lot of the NPCs like to treat your character in this game. They like to do the whole, like, you wouldn't understand, it's above, like, you as a person. You are not smart enough to gain the understanding of, like, what it is I'm talking about. And it happens all the time. But of course, since we're the main character, we always prove them wrong, and then they're always shocked Pikachu face about it, like, what? You knew? You can do something about it? Yes, of course we can. We're the mysterious stranger from the distant land. We can do whatever the heck we need to do. I'm gonna break down all this stuff, because while money is super important, I'm not super worried about it right now. But we've been putting all these points into blacksmithing, plus we started with the points of blacksmithing. Like right now we could make a really sweet longsword just right off the bat. You know what I mean? Like boom, 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 and we've got a better longsword than anything that we would be able to find for a while. I'm just gonna name it longsword. So weapons, you know, it's going to do more damage, even though this says 28, right? It's going to do more damage than the hammer is going to do for a while because of the fact that it's just got more. And we put points when we leveled up into longsword mastery. Also, people don't get mad when you break everything inside their house and steal their money. They just get mad if you like pickpocket them or if you like go in their chest. Sneak. You don't see me back here. Close your eye. So that right there, by the way, is the sneak meter. If an NPC has the red eyes with the 3 spikes on top, that means that they can see everything that you're doing. If they have orange eyes, that means they're slowly starting to notice you, and you just want to, you know, get in a position where it starts to decrease like that. Be more important later when sneaking and you guys are trying to figure out what the heck it is. This right here is a chest full of items. Think of it like your DLC, like bonus items, start off the game really strong type deal. I'm gonna ignore it for now because I'd rather not just trivialize everything right away. What the hell? Talk to this guy.
Perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes. One never knows what might be a test of faith. You
Never know.
arrived just when I am in need of aid. Perhaps Mitharu is at work.
Perhaps.
We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the Egan, for example. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens.
I will help.
Mitharu be praised. His order reigns supreme. East of here, just off the road near the Fae ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms. Bless you, child.
Great. All right, so we have a person to find. We have 2 people to find. We have 1 elf to find. And everything that entails, because for the most part in this game, it's never just like, oh, go find this person and then be done. It's usually go find this person. Oh, they're in a ruin. Oh, complete the entire dungeon and fight a boss. Okay, now you're good to go. Which is great, because I honestly just love doing this game and I love the combat. It's enjoyable. Why not? This dude gives us the mission to go to Children Keep. Yeah. So like this guy tells you how to join the Warsworn, which is like the melee warrior organization. Yep. Cool. So he wants us to earn a commendation from him to join Children Keep or whatever. So to earn the commendation, we have to excuse me. To earn the commendation, we have to go kill a couple brothers that have Red Legion daggers, because they're part of the Red Legion. But first, let's go talk to this lady. Let's complete the first thing here that we got when we walked into town, which is talk to the other Fae that overlooks the town and ask for help with curing the Fae that got shanked. Yeah. Like I was saying before. Longsword upgrade. Big for us. Huge for us. I'm gonna be pumping all my points into blacksmithing until I can't, because there's level limits or level requirements for certain tiers of a skill. So like we won't be able to just pump points into blacksmithing until it's completely mastered. We'll have to like put points into it after we've leveled a couple times. So the game forces you to diversify your skills. Wow, that's the earliest I've ever gotten Chakrams before. Chakrams are a mage weapon, but I'll show them off real quick because they're cool as hell. So this is one of the mage weapons. So it's it's like it's not a long range weapon, it's a mid-range weapon, but very effective. Ow. Ooh, I am out of healing potions. That is not good. We are not in a good spot. Maybe we should put a point into alchemy. I think we might have started with a point in alchemy too, so maybe we put another point into alchemy on our next level up so that we can brew potions.
May your hollow gods keep you mortal. I am called Airy. Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me, and I strive to learn all I can from them. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice.
So, like I was saying a couple minutes ago, a lot of the characters in this game like talk down to you all the time. The Fae are
Yes, I witnessed
the
it,
worst of them.
though I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. If she is meant for the Great Cycle, then so be it. However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies. I've always wondered. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do.
Like that.
Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill. Farewell.
Okay. So we need a greater healing potion. Also, let me check my options here. Ah, I can't make it so that it plays the sound in the background, unfortunately. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that that was an option. I guess that is sprinting. I can't. There's shiny here, but I can't loot it. I don't know what that's about. More chakrams. So weird. Every time I've played this game, like, the first set of chakrams I've gotten hasn't been until like several zones in. It always gave me like random other weapons at the beginning. Which, like, I'm not complaining either. If I was playing a mage for this playthrough, chakrams are the first weapon I want. I prefer them over using the scepter or the staff. Ow. Yeah, nope, not good. I forgot that we have like no health. Consumable. Drink this. And we'll drink this. Dang, that health potion is like hefty. I almost feel bad for using it, considering how good it is.
I don't know if what the Fae say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is older and strange. She could be mistaken for a fate weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear her readings are amazing. You should go. Oh my, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said, will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a while, he will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him.
This might have been the way to go right here, actually, since we're playing on hard. I don't know. It's a rough call to make, mainly because I want to like have access to so many different pieces, right? Some of this looks new. Maybe not though. I could just be like thinking it's new. I don't know. Anyway, we should be able to unlock. Oh no, 11 points. I keep thinking it's 5 for some reason, but we've got Brawler, confirm, and move on. Looks like Ben's once again needing a little break. So Okay. I am back and I just need to switch back to the game. There we go. I didn't see this dive spot. Or that dive spot. Ooh. Hello. The big honkin' chonker. I don't think it's going to be any better than what I'm using. That's weird. There's a thing over here, yeah. Chunk. And... map. Brother Egan. He's that way. Okay. For some reason I thought he was to my left right there. Let's see how this performs. Honestly, because we have those points in longsword, I don't think anything will be topping our longsword for a while. Except for like the next longsword we make. Crit, 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 crit. Brownies. Ugly little bastards, but thank you for the loot. Sorry you died, but it'll be useful as equipment for me. Oh, I left something behind. Cool. You really, when you're playing this game, you really don't want to like leave any items behind at all if you can help it. Just because, again, even if you're not doing what I'm doing, which is dismantling everything for materials to what's it called, build better equipment, which I think at the beginning of the game is super strong. But even if you're not doing that and you're at least picking everything up to sell, you could also buy from the vendors really good equipment early on as well, better than like what you would be using otherwise. I actually did this wrong. After I talked to the elf, I should have gone into the place where Karst is, the alchemical assistant, because he would have sent us up here anyway. This is the guy we needed to kill for our commendation, one of the two. And you can see he's got a butt ton more health than the other guys did. Healing potions would be nice. One more level. Jeez. But we've already got an upgrade for a longsword. Let's go. And it's got a gem slot, so we can put a gem into it. Possibly make it even better. You can craft your own gems too for your equipment. That's just putting points into sage crafting, which will be what we do, I guess, third. I would do sage crafting second, but we really need the ability to make potions for ourselves if we're going to stay alive. Like there's just no getting around that. The only way we're gonna stay alive is if we can heal ourselves. And if you're playing on normal, you could easily
Tested thrang in combat fair. Fenian cycles kept. The exploits of this maiden's role of
oh, whoops. I forgot to put the daggers back on.
clans and bargained with their kind. Throughout the town they stood in fear of the brilliant fighter near.
We can go back later when we found all the stones, because all the stones come in sets, and the sets will tell you like the full story, right? Because each set of stones is for a story. So the sets will tell you the full story. We can go into like our menu and listen to all of them like back to back and get the full story, just in case we miss any because of, you know, game sounds. Or because of me being obnoxious and talking all the freaking time. Whichever the case may be. Hello? What happened to your arms? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's a thing. I also always forget that, like, I can block. So definitely try to keep that in mind for yourself. Blocking is pretty important. Here's Brother Egan, the guy that we were sent to save. One of the guys we were sent to save, right? Oh, I haven't shown off my new ability yet.
Yes? What could a mortal vagabond need with Casmaran the Eternal, messenger of the Fae folk? Speak! My time may be of the ages, but it is still precious. Wait, Father Dinwell sent you, didn't he? Old fool. His path to power was too plodding, and now he wishes to slow me down too. I have new friends, Fae friends. They are named Finna and Arbos, and they have sworn to share their secrets with me and to gift me with true magic. In exchange, they want an ancient treasure buried in the caverns of Waterhall Down. I'll retrieve it, eventually, as soon as I, feel like it.
He's a big puss.
If you want to be so noble, but don't expect any of the treasure. This is my key into a powerful new future, a future full of magic and wonders. Let's go. Bye then.
All right, we'll follow him shortly. The reason we're not going to follow him now is, if I'm going to be 100% honest with you, I'll die. From the lack of potions. Because there are enemies in the cave that he wants to go into that are like spellcasters. They hurt. And they can hurt a lot very quickly. So we need to handle this whole potion thing before we go helping any people out. All right. So we're going to do that. So you can buy potion recipes from NPCs. Or you can just experiment. So add a reagent. Health. So what's important on these plants is the blue word. So this, long known for their medicinal properties, black cohosh roots can be shredded and combined with other reagents to imbue a potion with the essence of good health. Okay. Seeds, like smoldering stones, radiate an intense heat from this pungent plant, yet despite its fiery nature, the alchemical essence it contains is not flame, but restoration. So health and restoration makes minor healing potion. And you can see here, it takes 2 black cohosh and 1 ember eyes. So we'll just make as many as we can. And that gives us a bunch of minor healing potions. So we've handled our health debacle for the moment. For the moment, we have handled our health. Also, these boxes respawned. Always destroy boxes because you can get gold. And 3 gold here, 10 gold there, it adds up pretty quickly. Especially if you've got like a way to destroy a lot of boxes at once. There are like instant cast spells that you get later that are pretty easy ways to get a quick cast off. And just let's do this real quick. That will start off the timer again. Boom, 100% experience. Easy. Death's Touch. So that's a shrine. Can I not fight you? Go away. I don't feel like fighting a bear today. Mainly only because of the fact that like we're low on health. Realistically, I'd like to fight the bear. Fighting the bear is easy. But if I'm going to use my healing potions and stuff, I want to make sure it's worthwhile. Oh, look who this is. Who's this guy? Karth. We found Karth.
What you doing down here? Don't you know Agna Farhold is haunted by the spirits of the Arathi? So, are you foolish or just stupid? Oh, I see. The twisted gnome has found herself a champion. How delightful. Nanny always was a fool. So immersed in her work that she failed to see the deception before her very eyes. The Red Legion has her formula, because I gave it to them. At this very moment, they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir, where they will fetch a high price. Poor Nanny. So trusting, so pathetic. Of course she can never learn of my rules, can she? It is time.
Karth. Not cool. But it's okay. I'm just gonna beat you up right here. Know what else I'm gonna do? Use my new spell. Boom. So that's the big thing that I learned how to do. When I put those points into Quake earlier. So even though we are melee boy, we still have cool abilities. Yeah, why not? Why not? Something we're using has like mana leech on it. And I'm not sure what. I'm not sure if it's from Death's Touch. I'm actually going to check here in a second. Yeah, I think Death's Touch gave us mana leech. Status effects. Yeah, 50% chance. I was wondering, so I was like, there's no reason why we should be gaining mana back. But here we are. So now we have to find all of the crates of the poison and destroy them. That's the quest that we got to do for Nanny. I wish I could have that Death's Touch effect, but like permanently. We'll just have to craft it into a weapon later. Make ourselves like a life steal, mana steal gem, and then put it into weapon socket. Make our lives nice and easy. Yeah. We want to explore all the corners of the dungeon because chests and loot. Remember, it's Friday. We're here for the loot. That's all we care about. Adventure be damned. The loot is what matters. Oi. Adventure. Ooh, blue item. Some reagents. Talismans. You just saw I picked up a talisman. Those are shields, but like they're the magic shields. So you need magic points spent on the magic tree to equip them. Basically, there's no it's not like strength, dexterity, intelligence. Instead, it's might, finesse, and magic. And every point you spend on a skill gives you a point of one of those respective stats that lets you wear equipment.
To believe. But you can accept the strangest fact that you were wrong. Yes, but that and this endless vacuity is horrible. The ancient ones were here. They delivered themselves into the world. The time-worn cycle turns with ages. The seasons drift along the stream. They wait for the past. The future brings the forming storm. This is no place for a home for anyone.
The guy who wrote this game, well, one of the guys who wrote this game is the same dude who wrote a ton of Dungeons and Dragons stories, R.A. Salvatore. So he wrote an absolute ton of like Dungeons and Dragons books and lore and all that. And the other guy who wrote for this game was Todd McFarlane, who is the creator of Spawn. So the two writers for this game have very like deep lore fascinations and like pretty decent writing ability, as you know, they are well known and respected authors within their scopes, within their like trades. Whoops. I need to move this button because I was totally pressing the wrong button trying to cast it. You know who I haven't seen in a long time? He used to hang out with us in the stream all the time. What is wrong with these people's legs? Look at them. That's not how knees bend. Anyway, as I was saying, I haven't seen Gray Garymon in a long time. Gray used to hang out in the stream and chat and tell us about studies and stuff. I just haven't seen him in a while.
These walls are grown, are built to
Kind of sad.
Lovingly this place was crafted. You see the lights, the mystic halls of ordered reality? They are the faces of the missing, the embodied truth of the lost souls. There are so many of them. Still, you can see them. They are like pathetic charades, some with good intentions, and you can't fault them that. But the majority of them are just a hoax. Needless to say, I don't like it here. You could have stayed free and lived a comfortable life, but you couldn't settle the disquiet that haunts people like you.
I don't understand what's going on with these people's freaking legs. Ooh, mana regen per second. Nice. Nice. Oh, and we can put... Oh, we can't put this on. And... Oh. Can't put those on, though. Upgrade for our booties. Can I... Not yet. I need to gain a level. Oh, but I can put this on. Huh. Oh, that's gonna do a lot of damage. 43. We just need that one level. But yeah, no, as I was saying, kind of sad. I haven't seen Gray in a long time. Every time I go to see if he's streaming, like, Twitch doesn't notify me when he's streaming anymore. So I never see it. And then I go to check and it's like, oh, he streamed 5 days ago, 7 days ago. Like, come on. Why won't stream? Why won't Twitch tell me? Trosses are a giant upgrade for us. 8 armor, 28 armor. Let's go. Jump.
I have a secret to tell you. I am not sad.
Ah!
When I
No!
was a girl,
No!
my mother used to tell me that when you grow old with someone, you tie your fates together and create a pattern that is part yours and part theirs. My father said that this is why when an old person dies, their partner is never far behind. But I do not feel that way. I feel free.
Our longsword is severely damaged. I want to try to get these plants. Always want to get the plants. Sir? What I thought. Yeah, if you grab items from that chest, the one that I said was like the DLC like bonus chest, you can start the game with like equipment that has like bonus experience on it and have a little bit of a boost to your beginning. I don't don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Oh, hello. Thanks for that. Want to go this way. Because there's a crate right here. And then after we're done with these crates, we will go into the cave with that dude that we had to save. Shouldn't have stood still for that long, but I really just wanted to chain hook her. Excuse me. Still a little congested from, you know, being sick. Still there. Did I not open this chest? Oh, guess not. Well, was barely worth it in the first place. Don't tell me that I forgot to break. Okay, never mind. I thought I forgot to break one of the crates back inside the cave, and I was gonna have to go back through the whole thing. Gonna lose my mind. There's that dude. Let's follow him. Name's not Casmaran, Brother Egan. Sweet, we leveled up, which means it's upgrade time. Oh, so you can't level up during a fight, by the way. All right, we can't put any more points into blacksmithing. Ugh. So again, this normally what I would do would be I would start putting points here to sagecraft, because I would want to be able to craft gems for the weapons that I craft. But instead, we're going to put points here because very important for us to stay alive. Kind of just want to put all my points into this. I'm going to be 100% on it. Put a point here. Put 2 points here. Can I do this yet? No. The game will usually tell you when it's time for you to like pick a new fate. It'll highlight it for you. I just want to do it so bad that I don't want to say no. So now we can put this thing on. 43 damage. Let's see how this feels. I know it's slow.
If we're going to press on, then I'll ask you to stay close. I have no courage to speak of. Honest. Ask Father Dinwell. Local legend says that the great Fae mage Armin the Clever retreated to these caverns to hide his treasures from mortal hands. Among them, the Selkie Veil. Bye then.
Okay. So that's what we're here to get. The Selkie Veil. It's a hat. That was honestly not good. I'm sure if we put this steel longsword on, we're going to be doing way more than 30 damage. Well, I mean, it's 30 and it's faster. So, you know what? Still better. Oh my lord. This is where we do one of these guys. Also, I wanted to change that. I want to put this here so that I can just spam X for it. Armor. Who put this on? I wanted to put on this new shield though, because our shield is breaking. Weird graphical glitches. Ow. So sprites can be extremely difficult to kill, and there's champion sprites that can spawn, and when a champion sprite spawns, like, they have elements to them, so it's like fire sprite champion, lightning sprite champion, so on and so forth. When there's one of them around, they also empower every normal sprite around them with their abilities. So if you get a fire sprite champion, all of the regular sprites also do the fire special attack, so on and so forth. So sprites can be super deadly when you fight them in large groups, and especially if there's a champion. Even without a champion, if you're not dodging their attacks, they'll just keep knocking you into a corner. Open this, take the veil, we get attacked. I'm gonna do this right here. Then this is the end pretty much of this dungeon. A little violent, a tad. Oop, we ran out of space in our inventory. So when that happens, we've got to, you know what? I'll do this. I'll just use some of these potions that I'm probably going to forget exist and never end up using. That's usually how I go in this game. Save all the potions forever, because who knows when I'll need them, and then my inventory's full. I'm like, wonder what I can do, and my potion, my consumables is completely full of everything. Weapons. So like, add to junk. Add to junk. Add to junk. Go to your junk. Destroy. So destroying junk basically means you're discarding it, but if you put some points into your mercantile, whatever you want to call it, you eventually get to a tier where junking items in your inventory gives you a little bit of money.
Didn't think we'd make it.
Of course, the preferable approach is sell your stuff to a vendor before you have to junk it, or salvage it before you have to junk it.
What is this? A little Egan has made a friend? I have a feeling this is going to be a problem.
You're not Fae.
Anyone who has ever glimpsed a Fae would know that. Unlike little Egan here, your head holds more than fantasies. The Feylands are such fertile ground for games. The inhabitants are so oafish you can fill your pockets with hardly any effort.
Con artists.
Give us what's rightfully ours, or do we need to start a new game? My brother and I are always ready to play.
It's really easy here. You just tell them that the veil is cursed.
Cheat me, my friend.
Ooh.
Thieving these woods. I think
That's the first time that that's failed for me.
Poor choice. Besides, you
So
once. Goodbye for good.
gonna attack? Okay, you are. Just gonna do this a couple times. Easy.
How could I? Before I came to Gorhart, I'd never known anyone outside my immediate family. Everything was so new, so magical. You must think me a fool.
You are a fool.
Well, come, let's return to the mission. I must ask forgiveness of so many. Bye then.
Cool. Got a little extra money. Last time I did that fight, like I persuaded them that it was cursed, but then I was like, I took like the angry option. It was like, you'll never leave here alive for trying to scam people. That I didn't get anything. Like they didn't drop anything. The whole fight was just difficult and I got no reward for it. So always be wary of that. But sometimes the option you pick won't give you anything. All right. So we have 2 quests to turn in. Not even really. Yeah, no, 2. We got the one in here with Nane.
Everyone in Gorhart is talk. It is all thanks to you. You found the formula and destroyed it. Now, you may think you understand the impact of this act, but you truly do not. You are a friend to this village and to me, Nanny Henry. Take this. It is not much, but it gives you an idea of my gratitude. I'm sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the time to search for it. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Okay. So we just need to search for it, right? Consumables. I don't want to keep that. Ben, don't start with me, my dude. You have no reason to be begging. You ate. You had chicken nuggies. You don't have any ground to stand on right now. We'll junk one item so that we can find this. Oh dang, I didn't junk it. I put it back. Yes. Yeah, we'll junk one item so we can find the, what's it called? Potion. Probably down in the basement. Behave yourself. Okay. A minor healing potion. We need a greater healing potion. There it is. I knew it was in one of these. All right. So we take our greater healing potion to the Fae in the inn, and we save her life. If I don't want to stay indoors after sundown, what are you gonna do? Throw me in jail? Like to see you try.
What is it? You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. It will help, but it's not enough. Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies. Your turn
I'll go.
Helpful, my friend. You have my gratitude. I'll see to it that you're honored. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. Try to gain entrance if you can. Farewell.
Cool. Right. So now we need to go do the next part. Let me go trash all of my stuff. Salvage. Oh, come on, dude. It's not okay. Can't keep doing this to me, dog. All right. So we can make weapons with 4 pieces now, but not really all that worth just yet. Straight up being attacked right now. Hope you all.
Cast down the brothers of St. Odwig's. Only when they fall to earth will they realize they are not above us. Help me to...
Great Mitharu, Egan has returned. As for you, you have done as I asked, and we here at St. Odwig's are forever grateful. Consider this meager reward a donation to your cause. It is just one, to be sure.
Cool. And then now we get a quest from this lady out here. This one.
Have you come to protest the mission as well? The news has spread to every village. It's on every tongue. We are so close. St. Odwig's cannot resist much longer. And once it relents, all others will follow in its wake. The tome will be ours. Father Dinwell is denying that women can be ordained as members of the Order of Mitharu, despite scripture to the contrary. I know that they've got the proof in their reliquary, an ancient ordination tome, but they've never let me close enough to get a glance. All are welcome into Mitharu's embrace. Ha! The hypocrites!
I'll get it.
Don't commit any crimes on my account. Of course, if Mitharu compels you to see justice done, then I won't stand in your way. The Brothers of St. Odwig's perpetual mission keep...
Don't steal it, but if religiously inclined, steal it. It's okay, we have to go in here anyway to get a quest. 2 quests, actually. This one is a quest to retrieve books that are missing, and this one is a quest to go murder people.
I never thought it would happen. I was not always the pious man you see before you. No, I was a scoundrel, a raider in the dreaded Red Legion, a gang of the notorious bandit Red the Dead Idward. But plunder could not sustain me. I wanted something more. Several of us faked our deaths and deserted, always knowing that Red might track us down. And now, he has. It's all here in Red's letter. He demands we satisfy the blood rite. 2 lives for 1. He'll let me go, but only if I kill the men who deserted with me. But I cannot.
I'll take care of it.
I must. I only hope Ugnar and Itrin will forgive me. Ugnar works in Gorhart village. Itrin haunts the ruins near Haxi, still struggling with his demons. Be on your guard. When it's finished, take their daggers and bring them to Red Idward. He will demand proof. Take mine to start. Good luck, my friend. May Mitharu bless you. Mitharu is with you.
I'll worry about doing that unlock later. Alright, and then we go over here. Is anyone over here? No? Cool. Let's take the book. We'll loot these chests too, since nobody's here to stop us. And you know, whatever. Wait. 5% damage. 5% damage resistance. That's what I want. That's what we want. Yeah. Yeah. What are you whining about? Smell like you need to go to the bathroom, but you've already been out twice and you haven't stayed outside. My dear dog. There's a chest up here, I think. Yep. Blistering daggers and some white flake. Ooh, new pants. Which reminds me, we had new chest piece too, right? Yeah. Lightning resistance and 4 more armor or 20 mana. Considering we have 62, that's a 50% increase in our mana. Which is huge for us. Absolutely huge. What, Grumpy? What's your problem? Yeah, I know. Okay, bud. Right. Relax. Things okay. Like a chest. Sure. Yeah. Oh. 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 Oh, I leveled up from that. But you always want to try to do as much as you can. Pick all the locks, do all the things. Level 5 Quake. Put a point here. More damage with the long swords, never hurt. Firm. Now we can become a fighter. Oh, whoops. Nope. Always have to press accept on everything, including your fate card. If you don't, the game will not let you proceed. You can change that by the way, at any point you want. If you just press start, go to destinies, you can change your card whenever. You're not locked in. And if you want to change your skills, you just have to visit a Fate Weaver. Sister Zelda?
Great Mitharu, you found the ordination tome. I'd give a sack of gold to see the look on Father Dinwell's face.
You'd give me a sack of gold.
You'll be able to deny my entrance to the order. Mitharu does embrace all. Thank you. I won't need any gold as a servant of Mitharu. Take what I have. It's yours. I will remember you in my prayers.
No gold, she says. Look at all that experience too. And all we had to do is walk in and steal a book. Ugnar.
I've got work to do. Can't pay my debts with firewood, not in Gorhart.
Delph sent me.
Time, and I'm not surprised. Delph will do anything to save his own hide, but hiring a sword to do his bloody work is disgraceful. If you want to collect my dagger, you'll have to fight me for it. Steel for steel. I used to be quite the scrapper. Didn't Delph tell you that? This is no longer a game. I'm fighting for my very survival.
Could have just given me the dagger. But now you gotta die. Would have been a lot easier. You would have just given me the dagger. That's all you had to do. Instead, you're dead. Okay. We have done every side quest for this beginning area. So right here in Odorath, not even. This is, what is this area called? It's not Odorath. We'll just use Gorhart. So the Gorhart town area, this is done now. We've done all the side stuff. So now that we've done all the side stuff, we move on to the next zone. And then we do all the side stuff here that we can find. Okay? That's how this is going to go. This we don't get to until later. This will be the third zone that we go to, not over here, because if we complete all the quests in the Webwood, we get a house. And the house comes with a stash for us to deposit our hard-earned loot, which is what Fridays is all about. Come here. Get over here. about them apples.
Limbs embrace, the summer manifests as an immortal Fae. You know her, him, it, as the resplendent warrior, or the ardent conqueror. You mortals named him King Issa. In the youth of your people's memory, you bore witness to Issa's exploits. He is your legend of might and eminence. Come, listen to a tale of Issa and On, the Godstorm, the Withering War.
Here I come.
This lady just tells you to go to the place for the DLC. We'll worry about that later. I haven't done any of the DLC for this game, actually. So like even like the DLC that came out like when the game came out years ago, The Legend of Dead Cal. Never did it. So I will be getting to experience a lot of firsts with you guys after I get past these like beginning areas, because I've done basically like my playthrough of this game. I've completed all of this before and some of this, and I've gone to this capital city, but I haven't gone any of these areas, and I haven't done any of these areas, or this, or up here, or down here. So lots to experience with you guys on stream. All right.
Please, help me. Other two legs are cruel. They will not help. No! I am cursed. You believe me? Many think I am just another two legs. They are wrong. I am a wolf, cursed to wear this some cruel game. I still have wolf thoughts in my head, but two-leg bodies are so clumsy they can't even catch dumb meat birds. I must be changed back. The sprites are near. Even now I smell them, but I cannot fight in this form. Will you? Thank you, two legs, but the task will not be easy. I need water from a magic well, guarded by the sprites that cursed me. Be warned, the sprites have much magic, for the well they guard is older than this wood, and from that they draw their power returns swiftly.
Great. So we need to go over here. So remember when I was talking about sprite champions? There's a couple over here. And even right here, like, so this group has a storm sprite champion with them. So you can see the regular sprites are doing the lightning tail attack where they're slamming the ground. That's the lightning one's attack. But because it's in the group with them, they all have access to it. I'm going to use my reckoning bar on these ones over here. So it's a triple champion type of deal. So instead of getting myself killed for no good reason, not to mention they'll be worth a good amount of experience, doubled. Oh no, the well is gone. That's not cool. I will be right back though, because Ben is really complaining and I think I might need to deal with him for a couple minutes. All right. Okay. Oakley Dokley. Yeah, there was some stuff on my desk that he wanted, so I went and tossed it so that he would leave me alone. There we go. There we have it. Steel greatsword. I wouldn't mind one of those steel greatswords breaking down into a steel blade for me to use. He's up top. Okay. We should get this quest while we're here.
Finally! For a while I thought only the Warsworn used the Yolven Road. Henry Kell's my name, traveller by vocation. I have no trade, but I do have a job for one like yourself. Interested? Most travellers have qualms about dealing with the fair folk. Harder to read than a human, and fewer many pockets to pick. These ballads, Fae, they are not only rich in lore. I've heard snippets of a ballad, and a beautiful ruby ring, and I need someone to help me get it. The
I'll do it.
Ring and Reprisal. I know little about it, but if we reenact the ballad step by step, the ring should come to us. In the story, a maiden asks a champion to reclaim a ring stolen by a troll. It's a few years too late, but I'll play the role of the maiden. You be the champion. First, you must prove your prowess by hunting wild antelope and bring back something to lure the troll. Good luck.
Oh my god. Didn't want to go outside, and then he did want to go outside, and then he didn't want to go out. And now he's outside. Hmm.
Two Legs, do you come to me empty-handed? What is the meaning of this? The well holds powerful magic, as old as these trees. Our elders told us its true name. Your two-leg kind might call it the well that wanders.
Could be grumpy.
Throughout the forest, it would vanish and reappear.
Could just be
like
being a
wolf
brat.
on hunt. But what prey it seeks. Before I was cursed, I remember strongly atop the water was the scent of leechwood. Perhaps the well seeks that. Leechwood? That is the two-leg name for that wood that feasts on strength. It appears through the forest. Should not be hard. The scent of the well was strong with its odor. Returns.
Sure. So we need to go find leechwood, and of course, the last time I had to do this, it sent me to like the other side of the map for it when it's a really common plant that you can find like anywhere. There we go. And let's just hang out over here because the well moves. So if we hang out this spot where it was for, you know, a minute, 2 minutes maybe, it'll pop up here. It's moving, so I can see the dot moving on the map. It went from the left edge of the map to the right edge of the map just now. It should be here any minute now. Looks like it's just moving back and forth between the same two spots though. It's over here somewhere, isn't it? There it is. Cool. Got it. Got it. Wah, wah. Let's go see if the grumpy boy is back at the door or not. All right. Should be the last time that we need to stop for dog. Right, let's go hand in the quest first with the wolf turned human. Red Legion Archer. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with you right now. Not gonna deal with you right now at all, sucko.
It is there, Two Legs. The scent of water. I now go to the wilds and rejoin my pack. And now
You go over there. You ate poop, and I don't want you next to me.
the knowledge of how to fight with the strength of a wolf. Now I shall drink deep.
Oh. Okay. I guess that's what those keys were for. I don't have spring. I have two other ones. Autumn and winter. Interesting. Well, now I know. I feel like I may have known that at one point, but it's been so long. Gorgwath. The other nice thing about like going throughout an entire area the way I am right now and like getting a feel for everything and looking for side quests is when you go find side quests later in other spots that send you back to these areas, just get to fast travel, because any marker on your map, like the one that I just passed, the Gorgwath entrance, you can fast travel to it and not have to mosey your way back the long way. So you get to do it all one time instead of multiple times. Oh, this is the House of Ballads. So House of Ballads is one of the factions you get to join.
Proceed no farther, mortal. You are not one of our kind, and the seat of Sir Sagrel will never be occupied by one so mundane.
How about that?
The fight prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted at this our time of greatest need. No doubt you speak of Illuvia, impetuous fool. I told her to avoid your settlement, to avoid Odorath altogether. She never listened to my warnings. I will chastise her appropriately upon her return. It is a loss, yes, but not the first unexpected event in this telling. What happened? Attacked, you say? Your kind is too timid to even speak to us, and now you're trying to kill us. I do not understand it. However, your honesty is appreciated. Tell the people of Gorhart that they have nothing to fear from us. We mean them no ill will, as long as they leave the forest undisturbed as they found it. I will be here.
Great. So that quest is done. We just gotta hand it in.
All of you, as you've clearly heard, a rare vacancy has a... This does not concern you more. Sir Sagrel's passing leaves his legend in... You are both...
I'm just gonna skip through all this, mainly because I want to get into it. But the basic premise here is the way the Fae Society works. The Fae Society, these guys, the elves. Their heroes are Fae, and when one of them dies, they are quote unquote reincarnated as another Fae, who then takes up the mantle of whichever one that died. Okay, so in this particular story, Sir Sagrel, one of the Fae heroes, died, but the story didn't go the way it was supposed to. Like, the stories are supposed to go a specific way where like the Fae hero always overcomes the enemy, but now all of the enemies are basically like banding together.
Was a clever rogue of great and merry cheer. Oh, come and listen to the song of he who had no fear, of he who we hold dear.
So basically all of the enemies in the stories are like, nah man, I ain't gonna die.
You have no role in Fae telling. This story belongs to one of us, not some whelp fresh from the cradle. First that strange maiden, now this. What is it you want here in Gorgoath? Alas, Agrel's is a twisted tale, and we could use every available hand. You may stay, but the seat will never be filled by a mortal. Of that I am certain. We were too
He ain't
late
certain
to
of
keep
anything.
fresh as it fed. Now the beast slumbers guarded by the vines and weeds of Gorgoath. But all is not lost. If we can destroy the roots before they take hold, we can rouse the beast. Come, I'll keep the thresh occupied while you seek out the heart vines. Keep your eyes open.
Sure. And also the stones here will tell us the story of Sir Sagrel. Boom. 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 Take that. Loot this sweet chest. Ooh, blue bow might come in handy. In fact, oh wait, I probably can't equip it, can I? Okay, never mind. It's just got a level requirement, not a stat requirement, so we should be good. Can't equip this though because you need 6 sorcery. Ooh, we do have a chain mail helm. 25. Yep. Ooh. We'll go to the fine steel longsword. Get a little bit more level up time though. We'll do another point into alchemy. Dang, what would be a good point here? What does this do? Final hit of your quake attack causes lasting tremors which can stun your foes, and all quake damage is Come skyward, hurling nearby enemies along with you into the air and then slamming them back. That's gonna be fun when we get to it, but that's 70 points, so we won't. The earliest we'll get that is level like 24, 23, somewhere in there. So we got a good amount of time left. What's this? Concussive force mastery over the art of blunt trauma grants you increased damage versus stunned enemies. This gives you a chance to stun enemies that hit you. Vengeance. No. Here. Got more health. More health and some resistances. Boring, but always a good idea to have more health. Right. Grab this. I'm gonna save my reckoning for when we get to the grave thresh. because that fight is actually pretty difficult. So the Reckoning bar basically lets you like completely trivialize any boss fight that you come across. Of course, if you have your Reckoning bar when you get to the boss fight. If you use it beforehand, then you're kind of SOL. Let's see. And if we had detect hidden, there would be like chests in all of these little corners. Like this bundle of rocks would be a quote unquote chest with detect hidden. But we don't. So we get less loot overall. That looks like an upgrade if I saw one. Yeah. Matches our other gear too. Oh, that's downstairs. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. The map's not supposed to curve that way. Because I was looking at the wrong layer of the map. It's alright. Got this. We're golden.
The warriors who fall around us, they are good fighters. Keep your eyes open.
Yeah. I don't. Oh my god. Stop running into me. I'm trying to loot. Don't care about your friends. They're gonna die because that's the way the new story is being told. Could be big. Got 2 sockets. That could be huge. Defeat the Grave Thrash. Ow. Got some reach on you. Got some reach on you. What really makes me sad in this game is that you see like the NPCs casting all these sweet ass spells, but like a lot of them you like never get access to. Like I'm pretty sure there's no spell in the game that like you do tornadoes or a volley of fireballs. Like those are all NPC specific things.
Watch yourself, mortal.
Watch myself. This dude thinks he knows. And brownies.
2 times he drank his weight in wine, and many lovers pleased, and drunk from such idle pleasures, with lethargy was seized. On beds of grass he eased.
So yeah, in the new retelling of the tale of Sir Sagril, he gets drunk and killed while he's passed out. So, like I said, we saved the Reckoning bar for this fight. Specifically because by saving it, we just trivialized the fight. Womp. Wink. Wink. One of these bodies is Sir Sagral. This one, skeleton. But we've got a problem. That problem is we picked up too much junk. You can increase your inventory size, but only so many times in one playthrough. Basically what I'm getting. But you can buy backpacks from vendors that increase your carrying capacity. She had a health potions on her, didn't she? We need that. Yeah, we can't be leaving no health potions behind. That's just bad business.
A sudden sound and fearsome roar awoke our hero from his rest. The maid of Windermere had called the grave thresh from its nest to have at her behest.
How can this be? Sir Sagral dead? I do not understand. Such a tragedy has never occurred in this song. Not in all the seasons of the telling. At the end of this ballad, Sagral defeats the grave thresh. He is victorious. I don't know how, but someone has changed the song of Sir Sagral. Listen. We are not alone. I do not like this.
You're not alone. When it comes to big enemies like this thresh, when you use the harpoon ability on it, it doesn't pull it to you, but it pulls you to it, kind of like a grapple. So it's still good to use, because especially since we're playing this melee focused build, closing the distance is huge for us. Do I have... Don't. Weird. I need to sell those the next time I'm at a vendor. All the stuff that I'm not using. Dang. Oh well.
Sir Sagral approached the spirit deep within Gorguath. He slashed its wicked stock and root, safe from behind its wrath, slyly from a side path.
Come on. Okay. Dang, 4 times no reagents found. That sucks. How are we gonna make potions if we can't harvest the dang plants? Also, where'd that other dude go that was with us? Our helper's like gone or dead. I don't know if the game decided which one it is. I feel like we missed one of the Sursagral stone. Excuse me. Dang, all the Bogarts respawned. I didn't think they did, but that might be a hard mode thing. Maybe I just haven't played the game in a while and forgot things. One of the two. Could have sworn that the Maid of Windermere is supposed to approach us too, but maybe it's after the next one. Ow. So, like I said before, now we get to fast travel. Fast travel! Part of me wants to like install some mods so that way I can just have unlimited bag space.
What a tale you've claimed for yourself, my friend. You are granted the seat of Sursagral and all privileges hereto, including membership in the Court of Enchantments. Alas, there is no time for celebration. There has been another incident. The king has asked for you.
The king.
Speak with King Wenson in the oratory. It stands on the crest of Ettenmere, where it once hosted the lords and ladies of the High Court. Take this potion. You will need it to revive Sir Ferrara. Unless mortals have suddenly created a method of resurrection, it's our only option. You will know when the time has come to use it. Now go, find King Wenson. The telling is in your hands now. Off with you.
Cool. Still not level 8. We'll do these first 2 points because that will be big for just finding more loot. Keep pumping up them points. Pump it up, pump it up. All right, we need an anvil. I feel like there might be one here, but there isn't, which is okay. All right, so we're gonna travel to Gorgwath, save us some steps, And then we're gonna run straight south because we're not gonna worry about doing the quest for the ring just yet. We need to go into
I was told of ancient days when wise priestess Beala Tyrion to goddess Lyria spoke. The people, remembering all after war, called for Durek's fate. Slay them, the foul and wretched tribe, said Dokalfar. Spare them, the poor and miserable beasts, cried Losalfar. Their minds, depraved and hatred-poisoned, twisted. Alfar struck Alfar over drink, at feast, when all else is merry, when peace reigns in havens. Hateful, I am told, were cousins towards each other. From the cold-blessed Ferial, Beala Tyrion, with a head to seek Lyria's guidance, set forth on a pilgrimage.
Anyway, what I was saying was we're gonna go to Shieldring Keep first to get the location, and then we're gonna fast travel back to Goreheart. Wait, no. Back to Gorgwath. We're gonna go east this, or no. I know I'm doing a lot of fast traveling right now. We need inventory space more than anything. Like, everything else can wait until we have inventory space. So let's salvage everything. Yeah, see, because now we can do the big dump, but we'll worry about that later. We'll worry about that till we have like better equipment, because right now all we have is the steel blade. That's strong, but the rest of the crafting components we have for weapons are lucky. Let's sell some stuff here. So we can't break down blue or purple items yet. So for now, they're just going to be sold. Like all this down here is like all our crafting materials. We're probably not gonna be making any chakrams anytime soon, but crafting materials don't count as inventory. So like for the sake of our like inventory space, selling them doesn't give us anything back.
Are you here about that?
Also, here's what I was talking about earlier. Oh, she doesn't have it. Isn't she supposed to have a backpack? Pretty sure she is. There's supposed to be one here, and then there's supposed to be one in every capital city. But maybe someone else sells it. Here's what I was talking about earlier though, with like, if you get money, you can buy better weapons too instead of crafting them. So there's always There's always a trade to be made somewhere. A trade-off for your different skill points. You can spend them getting yourself stronger, you can spend them to make more money. There's different ways to go about things. This guy's gonna give us a shield.
You're back. I was so worried that the Fae had taken out the revenge on you. As usual, I was wrong. The Fae has recovered, thanks to your potion. In fact, she wishes to stay in the village for the next several weeks. Goreheart will be a new community, a place of compassion. And it's thanks
Sword
to
and buckler.
Please, take my sword and hope you stay in town.
And we get a lot of experience for it. Ma'am.
Greetings, stranger. I understand that you are to thank for my longevity. I'm in your debt.
Hello?
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but every time I speak to a Fae person, it like plays their voice twice. And I'm pretty sure it's only Fae people. I'm pretty sure when I talk to any of the humans, the soundtrack is normal. But it definitely seems like every time any of the Fae speak, there's like their voice, and then there's like a slightly distorted version of their voice playing underneath it. I don't like it.
Come in.
Are you the one with the
I
backpack?
can't believe how busy we've been since that Fae arrived.
Yeah, see? So this right here will give us 10 more inventory slots. So here's how we will handle that. Check this. Boom, boom. Wait, let's do frost, simple, mana, increased ice, firm, great. Continue. Craft. Shock, simple, fire, crit, or actually we'll do simple and basic. So why am I crafting Chakram? Well, we take those parts, we make the weapons, sell the weapon. This is the one that he just gave us, right? We could also sell these Fae blades. Chances of us using them, really slim. But at the same time, I want to keep all the purple items that I find, purple and gold. There's a gold rarity in the game for set items, I believe. So I want to hold on to as many of those as I can, so that we build, you know, our inventory, we build our loot. New quest.
I'm sorry. Did you say something? I'm a bit lost in thought. Today could be the day, you know? Camden could be the next one to round that corner. He is my husband. Although we were together for only one night before he marched. His militia fights under the banner of General Finn. We had one night together, and then he departed for 3 long years. He will return. My heart tells me so. I can't give you much. The Alpha Arm. You might find something, and I thank you for your kindness. I will be waiting here for news.
Found this death notice.
No! I don't care what any paper says. Those are just words on a page.
Ma'am,
They mean nothing.
you're getting hysterical.
Farewell.
But it did clear a spot in our inventory. Not the quest I want to pursue. I want to pursue this one. So now that we have inventory space, we can go kill the other dude for the other Red Legion dagger to get the commendation to join the people at Shield Ring Keep, because we want to be a big tough boy, so we need the big tough boys to accept us into Big Tough Boy Club. Something like that. I want them to let me join the club so I can pump myself up. Be nice and easy. You just run into the middle of the camp and then ha! Reckoning Rampage. What? I don't know what that achievement was. Popped up in the corner. Steel hammer. But yeah, using your reckoning on high value targets is always the best idea, because of the fact that you can multiply their experience by double. There are many encounters in the game where you can really easily gain a level from just one of those reckonings, like a full level from a really big high value target. Large enemies, especially like named trolls and things like that, will just completely get decimated. Might end up putting some points into magic specifically because I want mana regeneration. Ooh, what are these? What are those? Critical hit damage with physical. That's all that's different about them. Oh man, we look like garbage now with silver leggings and brown everything else. What the hell's wrong with them? Oh well. Win some, lose some. You want to see how I bleed? It's unfortunate, because I'm not the one who will be bleeding. Sir. Wasn't there a body to loot in front of that chest? Did I grab it? I did, okay. Okay. Ah, that's what I wanted to do. Need to go get the, we need to get elk heads for the other quest with that lady who said we were gonna do ballad, one of the Fae songs for treasure. Dead. Antelope head. One more. Uno más. Hey, this looks like one of those things that you need the keys to open up. Maybe it's the one that I have the key for. This is one of the ones I have the key for. No more antelopes over here. I just need one. Hello? Antelope? Wolves. Oh, and an antelope. No! The stupid wolves got auto-targeted. Are you kidding me? Jeez. Should not have been that hard. You wanted to come all the way over here, so that's what happened. Alright, we got 4 antelope heads.
The troll that stole the ring in the ballad is named Lekka the Corpulent. I guess he has a bit of a appetite. You need to mount the troll. Once he's there, it should be easy business claiming I'll be here.
Okay. I want to do that, but first I want to build up my reckoning bar, because again, as I was just saying, this is a named troll, so it will give us a buttload of experience. So it is worth it. No. Oh, double bears. Yes. Look it. Plant. Oh, chest. Hard lock. Very hard. That was exceptionally difficult. Exceptionally difficult. Pulse. Beep, 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 beep. What's this? Overgrown thicket. Pretty sure I've gone in there for a quest once, at least. Tangled hair. Oh, I didn't loot the other one. A hunter must always loot their quarry. Alright. Let's go to Goreheart. Turn in the recommendation. Get a recommendation, go to Shieldring Keep, turn that in, become part of the Warsworn.
Well done. No one will miss those two.
Ooh, 996 gold.
And speak to Tyne Delphric. Next time I
Might have enough. Yeah, we have enough to buy the backpack. Backpack time. It is time to get more space. More espacio. Espacito.
Come in. What do you need today?
Thank you. That's 10 more inventory slots. and we can buy another one of those at every capital city. So we got to make sure we have around 8 grand in gold every time we hit a capital city. Beep 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 beep.
A commendation from Ordure, eh? That'll get you your first assignment. What more than that demands soldiers' work? Don't get any big ideas. Heroic deeds are long past, and the war's far away. But there's honest soldiers' work to be done. Hirelings earn good pay for standing guard, dealing with thieves, patrolling roads. In fact, there is a patrol setting out shortly, if you're interested.
I'll have it.
Retained us to discover why traders have been vanishing from a road in Lorca Rain. Travel to Dyden Hill and meet a fellow hireling named Then report to Warden's Bridge. You and a good. Off you go.
Cool.
Yes, stop gawking. There are grander things than Shieldring Keep, but we're proud to call it home. Mind you, it's more than vaulted ceilings. It's about history and work. About Tyne Delphric, Ancient of War, and Castellan of this place. Oh,
right.
Are you? I see. If all you want is coin, go to the Good then. Really, there's no need to... Yes. Take any job. Good then.
Cool. Go to the contract board. Lost book. Overgrown thicket. Right. I knew I went in there. In mirror inquiry. Haxy trolls. Alright, so we can do one of those right now by going into the thicket and getting the book. By the time we're done in the thicket, we should have a full reckoning bar, and then we'll come right outside of the thicket and kill the named troll. Named troll. One troll, singular. We'll grab Mathar's blessing again. And onward we go. Oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Kobolds. Got it. Couldn't remember what the enemy type in this cave was. Rude. You over here. I'm getting really tired of this whole bomb nonsense. Yeah. Yeah. Real tired. Real tired. This easy lock is harder than the hard lock was. Okay. Another thing of note for anyone who's watching and would love to play this game, you don't have to loot everything the way I do. I just do because I know that I'm going to dismantle it all, and that's more materials to craft with later. Ooh. There's a reckoning bar filled up. Minor experience drop. Fine steel longsword. You know how we love them fine swords. Ugh. Yo. Dealing with your friends. Why you gotta sneak up on me on the side? Super rude. Level up. Only level 7. Which is fine. Boom. Because that means on our next level, we can get more blacksmithing. I'm gonna grab that. We'll stay as a fighter. Great, great, great. There we are. Those shards that I've been picking up in random chests and loot and stuff. Cloudy shards, lambent shards, clear shards. Those are used for crafting gems using sage crafting. Cool. We got the book. The book is ours. And we have a full reckoning bar to slap down a troll with outside. So we're good. And I can show you just how good that experience is too for a named troll, because we just gained a level, so our experience bar is empty. Look at it at the bottom there. There ain't anything there. We'll probably get like at least a third of a level, I want to say. Of course, I'm talking it up, but maybe because we're in hard mode, it'll be less experience. But hopefully the game's like, oh yeah, no, it's the same. But I'm thinking at least a third of the level from this. Not to mention, we also then turn in the quest right after and get more experience. I went the wrong way. There's the troll. Boom. Let the beatdown commence. Woo, almost didn't get it. 100%. We got like 20% of a level. I was hoping for more.
Thanks for dealing with Lekka. I wasn't really afraid, mind you, just playing the parts all. Oh, now that this business is over, just give me the ring and I'll give you your payment.
I think I'll hold on to the ring.
I doubt that. We travelers can tell when a silver tongue is tarnished. Take the money, like we agreed, and I'll keep the ring. Lambs, all of them, yes. But you and I both know that.
So many random things that like I would normally choose as like dialogue options that haven't been working on this playthrough. Because again, like I would use that dialogue option every time I do this. I would use the one from earlier about the Selkie Veil being cursed, and it always works. So something funky is going on with that. Never. Oh, I did put those. What am I doing? Going crazy? Quests, inventory. It doesn't matter anyway. The Maiden's Ring isn't something that I would have used. I want to say we're done with this area for now, where we're at. So we're gonna head south to Arden's, and that's where the next why would we travel to Gorhart? What quest is that for? I don't know. We're gonna go to, oh, maybe that's the hand in the book. No, because you turn that in as Shield Ring Keep. We're gonna go to Arden's hut. That'll be the next step in the main storyline. We'll get some experience. Also, Arden's hut has a bunch of flowers in front of it. So like if you ever need to like restock on low level herbs for healing potions, just come here and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What is it?
10 flowers plus that one right there, but I'm talking about like immediately in front of his house. Oh, 11 with this one. Shazam.
Interesting. You're not at all what I expected to find here.
And I didn't expect to find Sexy Elf.
I trailed a band of Tuatha to this place. They killed the Fate Weaver. I was hoping his corpse would give me an idea of why they were here. Now I know. They were hoping to find you. Knowing you, you're definitely involved. But something tells me I know you better than you knew yourself. Don't you remember me? I'm hurt. No time for introductions now. The Tuatha are still on the move. I'm certain that we'll see one another again. Soon. Be on your way.
A little suspicious.
What happened here? Arden's dead. How did this happen? If so, then I sure didn't see her. I was hoping to avoid this, but I think I'm going to have to take you to Delach.
Delach.
It's a sacred place to weave
Delach.
Somewhere that I was hoping to avoid. I was hoping Arden could take you, but I guess it comes down to me. No reason getting anyone else killed over it. Go, I'll meet you there. Once I give Arden a proper funeral. This is twice now I've buried the bodies left in your wake.
Hey, not my fault. I was dead. Stupid gnome brought me back to life. Bro. Perfectly content with being dead, seeing as I didn't have a choice. I was dead. And then somebody had to be like, oh no, we want to do this stupid magic and bring back the dead. And guess who was the lucky one? Me. Don't get mad at me, because your stupid friend died. Alright, let's go into Canarok. And honestly, I think after we go into Canarok, wouldn't be a bad time for us to talk about just bringing this stream to a comfortable close. Because I'm kind of tired, and we've gone an hour over what I would normally do anyway. Plus, I can spend some time working on stream stuff, so that way tomorrow the stream is much more prepared for Ghost of Tsushima. Spiders are really annoying. This is where having like a weapon that does elemental damage would be really solid, because all spiders are weak to like all elemental damage.
Thank the gods, somebody finally came. Tell us, are you from Gorehart or Dyden Hill? How many warriors travel with you? It seems you're not the assistance we requested, but don't think me ungrateful. I could... Ganarok could use someone of your particular skill. We sit on the border to Webwood, most of us silk farmers. Normally, we rely on our bridges and an ancient summer Fae aura to guard us. But of late, what defenses we have are failing. These monstrous spiders strike at us from all sides. They've even gotten as far as Yolvan. A week ago, a team of hunters was led by the village's chief defender, Barton. We need someone to go find him and his party.
I'll find him.
I have more information to give you regarding Barton and the hunting party. But let's not give anyone false hope. And these townsfolk are growing hysterical. Meet me on the southern bridge and we'll continue our discussion.
All right. Let's call it here. Let's go. So, as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate the support and the fact that you're here hanging out. We are going to do Ghost of Tsushima tomorrow. Monday we'll be continuing Dark Souls. And Wednesday, I don't know, probably Final Fantasy, as long as I don't crash again, because that's what happened to us this week. And then obviously with the queue the way it is, it's hard to get back in. I could say right now though, I haven't actually played since Wednesday when I got disconnected, mainly because of the queue. But tomorrow's Saturday, so it's play a little bit. And Sunday, of course, because you know, if you get in early, you get in ahead of the queue. Regardless, we'll be continuing with that for our schedule for now. So for now, the current roster of games is Dark Souls, Final Fantasy XIV, Kingdoms of Amalur, and Ghost of Tsushima. Sometime in January, we'll be adding Diablo 2 in place of something for a couple of weeks while we play around with the PTR and potentially the start of the ladder. And then from there, we'll, you know, figure out what happens next. In any case, thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern for some Ghost of Tsushima. Have a wonderful evening, and peace out. Vasto. We don't do stream follows and buyers on this stream. Obviously links are not allowed anyway by people who aren't mods, so sucks to suck, you're banned.